The two teams to be champions here today, Okoroma Utd and Akinima. And Akinima Biogbo from Okoroma. For Akinima Biogbo,
State will be here shortly to meet the two teams.
You don't tell your people them. I don't tell them.
The two football cause of this tournament. You talk about Akinima Biogbo. We've seen them discuss current teams in this tournament. There's a whole lot we are going to see in the final match. It's making his way down to formally receive the governor. Of the Nigeria Football Federation, Dr. Sanusi Mohammed, the General Secretary, Emmanuel Atta, the Chief Executive Officer of the Nigeria National League, Dr. Lushola Ogunu, the Chief Operating Officer of the Nigerian Nationwide League, Austin Guavon, the Technical Director of the Nigeria Football Federation. We are lighting from Iska. I will be meeting. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, shall we please put down together for His Excellency, the Governor of Bayelsa State Games Master General, the one. And of course, meets the Nigerian Trust Bank team, the Chairman of the House Committee, the Director General, Your Excellencies, the Senate. And the match commissioner will now formally invite His Excellency. The match commissioner is Patimidi Tukuru, a retired, very senior referee, a retired permanent secretary. Is also here. The General Secretary of the Nigeria Football Federation. He is also here with us. And of course, not forget to of Ogboloma in Yanagwa local government area. The Chairman of Yanagwa City Local Government Council has promised them that if they win this final match, he's going to give them a cash gift of 1 million naira. That is a promise from the Chairman of Yanagwa Local Government Council. So we wait and see. But the start, which also marks the 30th anniversary of the creation of Bayelsa State. The governor, and that of course is one of the revelations of this tournament. A young man every team wants to poach prior to this final match. And now is the turn of Okoroma Utd. proudly representing the Okoroma clan of Nembe local government area. One of the highest scoring teams in this tournament. We are going to see pleasantries with the players, trying to get some details about them to know their true identities. And that's to tell you how thorough our governor is. Smallest players, but one of the most dangerous also in this tournament, from Okoroma United. It's one of those that have always reminded us to do that at your peril. And so many teams have suffered. The two teams, of course, will now pose that will pose the champions of the 2026 Prosperity Cup. Mind you, a winner must emerge. That is the rule. A winner must emerge. We are not keeping that 30 million naira more than today. Somebody, a team must take that money home. And that is Akinima Biogbo. Akinima Biogbo, who had a beautiful semi-final match. One that kept everybody on the edge. By 2-1. That was like the final before the final. Today, they'll be up against an equally good side. Like I said, champions of Nembe local government area. Are they going to be the champions of the state? We keep our fingers crossed, wait patiently, watch good football, and see the unveiling of the new champions of the Prosperity Cup. Once again, I say welcome to all you great football fans, leaders of our state, to be part of this history-making event. We're still having the photo sessions with the match officials, and His Excellency will now be moving to have a group photograph with the Okoroma United to the field when the governor will be doing the ceremonial kickoff. Use your zoom lens to capture that moment. You don't have to go into the field, and that is the standard all over the world. And we have to, the FIFA man is here with us. He's been doing so much to support sports, and of course, haven't taken a good with your teammates and the match officials. We go on to take the ceremonial kickoff by His Excellency. All right, let's do that very fast. Okoroma United on white jerseys over black shirts and white stockings to match. Biogbo on yellow jerseys with red trim to match. Both teams well dressed, elegantly dressed, looking good, but looking better to be a champion. Cash prize waiting to be carted away is 30 million naira. That is so much money, and then that we are making it this big, and this is coming under the able leadership of the one I styled the Games Master General, Senator Dignitary, a one-time Commissioner for Sports Development, and is bringing his wealth of experience in that ministry to bear and to impact on sports in Bayelsa and as in Bayelsa State. Let's please put hands together for His Excellency, the Governor of Bayelsa State, for what he's doing for sports, what he's doing for football. Sadly, our football team, Bayelsa United, has not done so well, but I want to believe that from the next season, we'll see a brand new Bayelsa United that will rule Nigerian football once again. For Bayelsa Queens, they are once again. The two teams are having what has become a practice, what has become a ritual amongst Nigerian positions, and His Excellency will go and take the kick off. Well, prayer, we are told, is the key. The two gods. As they pray, they also have to match that praying with good football. Take your chances, because if you don't take your chances, you will not win. What happened yesterday was an eye-opener, and that was an eye-opener and a lesson to football followers and teams. So we hope that these two to take this encounter seriously, so that all right, thank you. The prayer time is over. Majestically His Excellency is poised. I want to tell you that the last time he played a match, full time, he scored a goal. Step. He has a beautiful instep. A beautiful instep. And you can imagine if at this age he's still giving out this kind of shot, you wonder how his shot was when he was younger. Let's please put our together for His Excellency once again. All right. And interestingly, maybe some of you didn't see it, that shot His Excellency took from the field went straight to his deputy, and his deputy caught it. To his deputy, who did not disappoint him, he caught the ball. That shows that they are a good team. Okoroma Utd, of course, getting and the clearance, and the goal, and the goalkeeper parries it into touch for a corner kick. A corner kick from the left flank. Okoroma United, first corner kick of the match. A corner kick. A couple of players in the penalty area. He swings it in, and the goalkeeper catches it once and twice. A high one into the opponent's area, and that's the young man who has dazzled every team he has confronted, having his first feel of the ball, and holds it, serves almost immediately. Another smallish wonder, number 10 man, the ground, but very dangerous. Don't you watch his size, he is dangerous. Two-man, number 15, and that pass was not well directed, and a throw-in is the result. A throw-in to Okoroma United, known for their highest scoring record in this competition. In the semi-finals, of course, they didn't let odds to be stained. For Akinima, Biogbo has the ball. Into touch for a throw-in. saying it now. Ball. Number 15 ball. Wonderful player this time. Number 10 man for Okoroma United. The ball has been taken away. Beautiful exchange of passes. Captain on the side finds his number 9 man. Rolls it to number 13. He has 2 players on him. Beautiful there. And a beautiful interception by captain for Okoroma United. The ball is played to the far side. Okoroma building up again. Midfield. The ball is floated to the far side.
Change the battery first. Change the battery. The man will get marvelous.
Hello.
Thank you very much. Back to the field. Action continues from the far side. Number 10 man, he has 2 players on him. He tries to dribble, and that move was is into touch. A corner kick, referee, and headed across the line for a goal kick to Akinima Biogbo. They have a way of soaking pressure. In their previous encounter, even in their semi-final win over Crusaders, they did well to soak the pressure from Crusaders in the early stages of the match before exploding towards the end. They take their time to build up. They take their time. As you may ask, in a final match, do you have to take time to build confidence? What if the opponents take their chances? I'm sure the players are aware of what is at stake. Not just the money, prestige. That's the wonder kid. Akinima Biogbo. And that's number 4 man. The one that has continued to dazzle. The ball is lifted in the net, and the goalkeeper comes diving down. That was a close shave. That was a close shave. And there is cash. So I expect the 2 teams a player is down, a player of down and finally up. He was only down for a few seconds. Ben Nicholas finds David Tombo. Exchange of passes. Finally lifts a high one to Okoroma United. The ball is chipped over, and that was a clash. I'm sure it wasn't deliberate. A clash of an elbow and the head.
Well, here we hear now somebody's down. The player for Okoroma is down now.
You're not supposed to be here. Wario.
Spot kick. A high one taken into the area. Akinima Biogbo gets the ball now. They try to beat their man and they move from the far side. And their strongest foe blocked. He fell when he didn't have to. That's football for you. A long one into the area now. It's there. Headed out. And and then an elbow check. It's getting more interesting now. Okoroma with a foul. 25 meters cross. He brings it back to the middle. Over the 2026 finals, Prosperity Cup, Okoroma United versus Akinima Biogbo. First time in this competition and they have gone this far. And as a matter of fact, when they first started this competition, nobody gave them a chance. But here they are in the finals. Goalkeeper takes a high one. Jersey number 4. He decided the game for his people in the semi-finals. Here he is again. Cleared out. Now Okoroma moving from right, a long way into the area, and headed out by Akinima Biogbo. Okoroma still with the ball. It beats the second man. It beats the third man. Beating everybody without the ball in the net. It's not good enough. And they won a corner kick from that move. Coming from the left side, and Okoroma United finds his man, and a curve. I thought he was going to rest in the far side, but something just moved it above, and it's over the bar. Okoroma United taking on Akinima Biogbo. A high one headed down to now. Akinima Biogbo move from the left side. That is the most dangerous side of the pitch, and most of your goals in this tournament comes from that side. And you can see that anytime they move from that part of the field, it would move from the left side. Now Jersey number 10, what can he do? He gets the ball, tries to beat his man, but the defender says no. Throwing. What's he gonna do now? Try to beat his man. He finds it right in the middle of the shot. Allah! A clearance. Akinima Biogbo safe there. And they move from the other side here now. Akinima Biogbo taking their time. Rastaman. How's he gonna do? He finds his man in the far side. side. Jersey number 4 running for it. And like I said, most of the dangerous moves. Referee say, not be so. Easy. We have the governor seated here, the deputy governor seated here, members of the NFF all seated here to see these finals, and a lot has been said about these finals, nationally and international, going to do. He goes, that's not good enough to beat the goalkeeper. A high one, and now they're going to Okoroma United past the defense line, and the referee signaled for a corner kick. Corner kick from the far side, taking the left footer right into the left. It's a goal! Goalie. It's only a few people, man. Akinima Biogbo yet to find the back of the net. The finals of the 2026 Prosperity Cup. Noble Erasmus with the curtain raiser here. This afternoon, Noble Erasmus.
Noble Erasmus, the guy who just scored the goal, scored a hat-trick in the semi-finals of this competition. So we are not surprised that he has started the party again this afternoon.
Noble Erasmus, the goal scorer, Noble Erasmus. And now a goal kick is coming for Okoroma United. A long high one to the left side of the pitch. Number 5 going for it. Finds this man with a trap, and it turns. The businessman number 8. He moves to the middle. Finds his man in the middle again. Okoroma United having a good day. Defenders. It turns. Try to beat this man, but he still gets the ball, and the defender comes at him, and the referee says that is gone off. A throw-in coming to Akinima Biogbo. Well, number 10 Jesse turns, finds his man in the middle. Number 7, a long one. Is that a sort of through pass? It's only the player that can tell us, but it goes straight to the goalkeeper for another high one into the area to the left side of the pitch, the most dangerous part of 3 Jesse. Find Rastaman, but the defender won't let him play. A long one into the area, headed down, but dangerous enough. At many occasions, and I'm sure his eyes are moving like that of a cat who wants to get a rat here, and some players might have got his fancy here, and we are believing that some of us will see our players play on the international scene as the days and years go by. A throw it coming to Okoroma Biogbo from the outside, and the toss for the ball there, and he finds his man in the middle, a pass to the left side, and I couldn't get to that jersey number 4, the magician for the team. He finds his man again. He's taking it easy now. 1 goal down means nothing. We have long time to go. We must surely see more goals in this. Biogbo finds his man in the middle. What can he do? The defender stops him, and there's a mix-up there. Akinima Biogbo. Okay, he finds it around, finds his man on the far side, and like I said, the left side is the most dangerous place for these players, and they go from the left again. Finds the man in the middle. He puts his first one, and that's shot. It's getting more interesting. It's end to end. And nobody wants to go down here without a fight here. It's 30 million at stake. And the coaches team goes through. A corner's been taken. Headed out. Trying to head in, but it's not over yet. It clears the ball. And Akinima Biogbo gets it. Settling down. Finds his man in the middle. And Akinima Biogbo takes over. They're one goal down. They surely won't go down here without a fight, if I know them very well. To be taken care of. Goalkeeper Kingsley Arari is down. Goalkeeper Arari, after saving that dangerous corner, collision there, head and shoulder, and goalkeeper is down. Your Excellencies, is the finals today, taking on Okoroma United, and we have always had a touch team in the last four of this competition. Yesterday, MLDM came from behind to penalty shootout yesterday, and it was quite exciting. A year ago, it was MFN getting to the last four, and I said that since most of these church teams are getting to the last four, the competition is blessed in heaven. And again, we have had a beautiful weather since on Monday, no obstructions from rains and whatever, and that's making it so beautiful. Even today, the weather is good for good football, and Akinima Biogbo moves again to the left side. Number 9, Chester down, tries to beat this man. Is he strong enough to move? He stops and finds his man behind. What did they make you fall now? Stand up now. And now the game they go. Easy and circle. Up and right. Oh, it's too wide. Too wide. Too wide. The man they fall, not to make him fall. Now the tension for the money, 30 million over here. Now Okoroma is moving from the right side. The finals of the 2026 Prosperity Cup. Okoroma lost that one to Akinima Biogbo. They come to the left side down. Finds this man, number 9 jersey. What does he do? Tries a stylish one, but nobody in particular are throwing. Quickly taken. They're one goal down. Akinima Biogbo. One goal down, and they lost that move. They lost that. A throw comes to Okoroma United. They're one goal up, and it's back to another throw. Captain for the side, a high one into the 18-yard box. A throw in again from the far side. A long one. The striker is going for it, and goalkeeper tried to beat his man, and it. He lost it. God save Okoroma United there. God save them. God save them. Okoroma would have been 2 goals up. Now they're going from the left side again. Just number 4 finds him. He's right in the middle. I shot. Not well directed. Not well directed. Akinima Biogbo is the most dangerous. And anytime they move from that area, it's always a problem for Okoroma United. Okoroma United won, Akinima Biogbo yet to score, and they got the ball now in the middle area, and it's down, and they still have the ball. A tackle from behind, and the referee says it's a foul. Is it a simulation or actual wounding? It's up now. A high one into the left side of the pitch. The defender couldn't. Well, the ball has been put into touchdown for a goal kick coming to Okoroma United. Early fumble there for a goal which have given Okoroma United second goal. Now Akinima moved from the left side and he was stopped. And the referee says it's a foul. And the referee says it's a foul.
I've seen it. Yes, I've seen it.
Up to Beeling. A wrong pass there. Okoroma takes over. Akinima gets it again, and this time a high one to the area of Akinima Biogbo. Just number 10 going for it. Goalkeeper gets it. Goalkeeper gets it. It's quite an exciting game, and we're having a good time here. The crowd is building, and the interception was a wild one into touch for a goal kick coming to Akinima Biogbo. AB.
That both teams are doing their very best. It's a final match, and they know that they've got to play. Well, I'd like to especially at this point appreciate number one. I'd like to appreciate us for their MD and CEO, Dr. Emmanuel Emefenem CON, and Ebert Offiong, the Chief Business Officers of South, and the one we see regularly here in Yanagua that has always come around to see what we're doing. Dan Juma Omeje, PhD for this competition over the years. And we're happy that as the competition is growing, so also Premium Trust Bank is growing. A free kick, the ball is thrown into the penalty area, and another clearance comes. For revelations, he was one of the players they scouted, and what a miss. That's the scorer of the only goal so far in this match. He scored a hat-trick in the semi-finals. This time around the ball has been taken away from him. One of the highest scoring sides in this tournament. The ball is headed down. You can see the tackles. That tells you how much they mean business in this match. Man, another player you cannot just underrate. Of course, he wins a free kick. He wins a free kick for his. Number 5 man places the ball. That was an opportunity, double chances there. The first header missed, the second header got the ball, that was number 10. Missed his target. Missed his target. As we can see, the two teams are giving a good account of themselves. That tells you that they are getting to this level of the competition was not a fluke. They deserve to be here, and deservedly so. They are doing their best in this final match of Okoroma community in Yelegua local government area. They are up against an equally formidable opponent in Okoroma United, a proud representative of the Okoroma clan in Neme local government area. And of course, I still remember the member representing Neme constituency 1, Otegbayo Bra, over the bar. Otegbayo Bra promised that any of the teams from Neme local, and here they are, as if he knew they will be here, and perhaps that was one of the motivations that has brought them to this level. They are in the finals. Freeze up at the far side for a free kick to Akinima Biogbo. Taking number 2 jersey with the ball, lifts it high, opponent there, and wanting to squeeze the header past the goalkeeper, crashed into his opponent. The most half of the field, that area battle is won by Okoroma United, by good defensive play. A foul on Omuso. Omuso, a flash of Crusaders in the semi-finals. He was the provider of all the goals. In fact, he single-handedly created about 5. That's the caliber of player he is. But we've not seen much of him in this final match. It's a cagey affair. He's not been given the chat time. It is not over until it is over. It is whenever the final whistle is blown that we know that a winner has emerged. Throw-in taken, headed back by Biogbo. Akinima, number 2 man, intercepts and sluggishly almost let it slip off his feet. Number 4 beaten to the ball there by number 3. Dangerous! The goalkeeper is out of his line. And that defender is slow to will he beat him? And into the whistle of the goalkeeper. Fouled. Captain for Okoroma United. Fouls his opponent. Another player of Okoroma United is down. And of course the referee has called for medical attention. Meanwhile, a free kick is going the way of Okoroma. And they know what they are supposed to do. And they know what is deserving of them. What we are saying could be tactical. Sometimes it's a way of slowing down and frustrating the match plans of the opponent. You are aware that before the tournament kicks off, there were 2 coaching clinics, and the ball is lifted into the box and straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. A long one. I would have expected, if I were in the position of that player, I would have back passed to my goalkeeper, space out to receive the ball, and start the attack all over. To keep the ball and allow the opponent to intercept and give him all the troubles. And he couldn't take all the troubles, and he has considered a throw-in. Beats this man. And a pull-out comes, and a header. Okoroma again still, a left-footed shot. In the pace, deciding when to attack, and that was a foul tackle. Who are still down by 1-0. As I told you earlier, they are slow starters, but today it appears they have a mouth full. They will need to do a whole rejigging to be able to contain prowess of Okoroma United, who have so far demonstrated shown to be more hungrier of the two teams. And a throw in to Akinima Biogbo. A foul on number 10 jersey. Of course, referee is not taking the ball after the whistle has gone. The ball is played into the penalty area. He has made several attempts. This is about the third attempt. They have all got to look like. After all, we are told that when first you try, you don't succeed, you try again. And that's exactly what that player is doing. He tried it first, he never succeeded, and he has not relented, he has continued to try. That's number 10 man for Okoroma, and that in the first half. That tells you that this first half will soon be ending. A high one lifted to the far side, a diving header, but I think a foul for a free kick to Okoroma United. They are 1 goal up. It's obvious that they will be going into the halftime break with that 1 goal lead. They will be going into the break, and that's a throw-in. Playing that ball to an empty space when you know your teammate is not there. And the whistle has gone finally for the end of the first 45 minutes.
So, Honor, can we start?
Yeah, we can start with this.
His Excellency, the Governor, His Excellency, the Governor, the Speaker, and members of the Bayelsa State House of Assembly are present. Post Development, the Chief Business Officer South of the Premium Trust Bank, and David Young and other members of the management of Premium Trust Bank that are here. Invited guests, Chairman of Local Government Councils, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, tournament, otherwise known as Prosperity Cup 2026. And the scoreline is Okoroma United of Local Government Area 1, Area 0. At this would like to take a few remarks. I'd like to firstly invite to the Director General the Central Organizing Committee Prosperity Cup. Let's please welcome to the microphone Mr. Let's please put hands together for him as he comes to give us an overview of the Prosperity Cup.
Your Excellency, the sports-loving miracle governor of Bayelsa State, on the already set existing protocol. This year was different. This year was more engaging, and this year was more exciting. Because from far away in Spain, as a pool where exciting talents from Africa could be discovered. And so we set upon our journey with FC Barcelona to see how we can transform this tournament into an outstanding academy, world-class academy that can start the journey is going to be very engaging. The FC Barcelona put us through a very tedious, trying schedule. And they've told us it's not an easy battle. It's not an easy task. But we are ready for it. And with the support of His Excellency, with the support of the Deputy Governor, the support of the Sports Commissioner, and all stakeholders of sports in Bayelsa State, we are going to achieve it. We've gone around the various venues. We've gone around the stadiums in Igbogede, and we've gone around the stadium being built in Sampo. And they've seen our players here, and they know we are ready for it. So today, by the special you to build an academy for under 15 and under 17 years old talent who will be able to be put through very rigorous training program, which the FC Barcelona, that is what we plan to do at this stage. Your Excellency, we want to thank you for all the support you've given to us. It is not easy. Premium Trust Bank, we want to thank you. Linkage Assurance, we want to thank you. Ako Engineering, and our vice chairman of the FIFA World money is just starting, but we know we will achieve it. Our boys will play in Barcelona. Our boys will play in Spain. Our boys will play in Europe. It just takes dedication of a few of us, and we'll get it right. In the next few years, we are going to be putting this academy into test, and I'm sure with Your Excellency, you will see the results in a very short while. Thank you, Excellency, and welcome, Bayelsa. Thank you, sir.
Honor Akpe, a man of action, very hard-working, very decisive, and that is why the Prosperity Cup is growing in leaps and bounds. Let's please put hands together for him. Thank you very much. Your Excellency is the distinguished chairman of this occasion, a man who has football flowing in his veins, a man who has been this and that in football administration in Nigeria, Africa. Amaju Melvin Pinnick, the man who is at the helm in the FIFA men's competition committee. Let's put hands together for him.
His Excellency, the very amiable, very dynamic, sports-loving governor of Bayelsa State, the deputy governor, Akpe, my dear brother. Continue. You will not stop amazing me, because I've never seen a human being that is so intentional, impacting on his people and beyond. Please put hands together for His Excellency. Today, and I don't think I want to miss this tournament again. Like I was whispering to His Excellency just now, the total display of good football artistry is unprecedented. But all Messi, there are too many Messis in Bayelsa. There are too many Messis, Yamil Awal in Bayelsa. I'm telling you the truth. Too many of these players, not just in Bayelsa, in the Niger Delta. I'm telling you, our first under 17, 1985. 1985, this region contributed 12 of the 18 players that won the first Kodak under 17 World Cup. So I'm telling you, you don't need to go anywhere. What we lack is what they have in Bayelsa. Look at the infrastructure. Look at corporate assistance, corporate support. They look at government support. So the rest is on us. I'm happy the Nigerian Football Federation is here. You are not just here as spectators. The technical director, Iguavoin, is here. Please stand up and give him a round of applause. He's a the good news is that only yesterday I saw on TV that they appointed the under-17 coach, the under-20 coach. Please, if it's not a quota system, we can have all of them from this place. For next year's edition, this time last week we were in Vancouver, and I told myself there's no way I will not make it. We were meant to go to Zurich. I said no. I've never seen a human being that's I must make my way here. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Thank you very much. You've had it from an authority in the sport of football. I'm Maju, supportive to the Bayelsa Governors Football Tournament. And that's talking about the Premium Trust Bank. Their Managing Director, guest of honor, is ably represented by the Chief Business Officer of the bank in the South-South. Please welcome at this point Anibet Ofyong for
Senator Dignitary, the Deputy Governor. I also want to beg to stand on the existing protocol. I have a goodwill message here to be sent from this occasion. He actually wanted to be here personally. I'm representing him. My name is Anibet Ofyong, the Chief Business Officer of Premium Trust Bank South-South. And the message goes thus. Greatness is not defined by persistence, character, and small actions performed consistently right together. Today marks the conclusion of a journey that saw 257 teams begin with uncertainty, scaled through competition, and those that are here today have arrived with only one currency that matters, and that is merit. State Governor, Mr. Ono Akpe, and the Governor's Cup team for their commitment to youth development through sports. What we have built here goes beyond football. It is a system that identifies talents, strengthens community ties, and gives young people a credible pathway to ambition. Novel solutions through innovation, technology, and premium services. While this defines how we operate as an institution, it also shapes how we engage with the communities we find ourselves in. We recognize that meaningful impact does not only happen within the banking space or today. The Bayelsa State Governor's Cup is a symbol of what Nigerian sports can be when it is properly resourced, properly structured, and properly backed, and Premium Trust Bank has chosen deliberately to be part of that history. We are committed to sport development in this country, and of course our record speaks for itself. In 20, we secured a landmark partnership with the as the official banking partner of the Nigerian Football Federation, extending our support across Nigeria's national teams and deepening our First Bank Abuja City International Half Marathon, creating another platform to continue the advancement of sports at a recreational level, talent, excellence. Bayelsa, our support for this tournament reflects conviction in backing excellence early and believe that when talent is given structure, visibility and belief, extraordinary things happen. The same philosophy has shaped us as Premium Trust Bank. In 4 years, we have grown to 30 tranches, 177.1 billion in pre-tax revenue for our 2025 financial year, which is our third year of full operation and triple what we did in 2024. We have built one of the strongest excellence. In just 4 years, we have confidently and consistently set the pace. That is why supporting sport development is natural to us. Perform when the stakes are highest. To the organizers, I commend the work you have done. The structure you have built here is a development ecosystem that ensures that those opportunities to chance. This is what builds sporting nation. The work you are doing is contributing directly to the future of sport development in Bayelsa State. You are clearly already a part of something very significant. Some of you will live here with medals, trophies. Others will live without under intensity, and in life, that is a rare advantage. Win or lose, what matters most is how you carry yourself, how you develop, and how you continue to build on this experience. But extend far beyond the pitch. To the communities, supporters, and families, thank you for sustaining belief throughout the journey. No final exit without the energy of this who stand. I congratulate both finalists. I commend every participating team, and I commend the organizers for sustaining this initiative. Premium Trust Bank is proud to stand with you. May the best very much. May the best team win. We just listened to the Chief Business Officers outside of the Premium Trust Bank and the Herbert of Young speaking on behalf of the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Manuel Imefinen, CON. We're now going to sign the MOU with the Barcelona team. The Honorable Commissioner for Sports Development will sign on behalf of Fias Goriz. But just before they sign the dotted lines, Fias will make a very brief remark. To the business end, the green bylaws are being signed on the document, a document that will see the export of football talents outside the shores of Nigeria, a document that will transform the way we play football, but also in Nigeria. A document that in future will all be proud to say that we took the right decision at the right time. Let's please once again put us together for the leadership we have in Bayelsa State under distinguished global brand. Sign this MOU for the establishment of our football academy in Bayelsa State. We'll begin to see few words, so just make him to say a word. Congratulations.
Press this side.
Bayelsa State, for this is the beginning of greater things to come. For football. Go and take your seat. Let's put us together for him.
Good afternoon, His Excellency. Thank you very much. I am first government for this big event. It was a pleasure for us to be here. We've seen a lot of talent, we've seen a lot of smiles, we've seen a lot of players, and at the end is what we really like to see. With sports, a huge tool in education, a huge tool to develop players and at the same time people. And we would like to be part of that. We are love to be here, to be part of this Vicky Albarza, Vizca Bayelsa, and Vizca Nigeria.
Vickers Bayelsa, Vickers Nigeria, Vickers FC Barcelona. Let's please put us together for him. Thank you very much.
Back to the second half of the final match. Okoroma United versus
The referee is now moving to the center of the pitch. Getting ready to join the fray. So far so good. It's been so, and nobody wants to go down without a fight here this afternoon. From Akinima, Biogbo. A substitution, number 9 going in for Okoroma United and number 12 going in for Akinima Biogbo. The referee said the word. There we go. The second half of the finals. Akinima Biogbo lost an attack and it has been ripped off back to Okoroma United. One goal up and they don't want to make any mistakes now. And he turns, tries to pass to his man. He does that nicely and but he did not get to the destination. Okoroma United now moving. Number 9. He beats his first man. Finds a man in the middle. Okoroma United turning nice, blocks nicely and puts into touch for a throw-in coming to Okoroma United, to Akinima Biogbo. And clears another wrong clearance, but fortunately for him he goes to his man number 11 jersey, finds number 4 jersey and runs and number 4 jersey. Akinima Biogbo moving from the near side, skipper for the side. The chip headed down, another high one right in the touch for a throw-in coming to Okoroma United. A throw-in, headed down, number 4 jersey tries to beat his man. He's a throw pass there. Can he get to his destination? It rolls out of play for a throw-in coming to another throw-in. Taken, headed down. A high one into the danger not averted. He tries to beat his man, finds his man in the middle. Akinima Biogbo moving, the British man. That has been put in the touch for a throwing. A high one, headed the ball, and they go to the middle now, and a corner kick from the far side. Danger area, CFS, they're missing the ball and a clearance there, danger not averted. They still got the ball, and it has been put into touch for a throw-in. A heave into the area, headed out, brought down, and that man has been brought down, and the referee saying from the 18 yards box. Akinima Biogbo with a free kick. Cluster. One, two, three, four, five players there. Now standing over the ball, the number 4 jersey skipper over the side, and the rest the man. See what's going to happen here. Now the number 4 jersey goes, it calls this, goalkeeper saves, goalkeeper saves. What can they do with that ball? Cleared out now. Akinima Biogbo asking questions. It comes to jersey number 3 on the near side. He heaves. Not good enough to beat that goalkeeper who's been doing the yeoman's job here. Back to Akinima Biogbo, he beats this man. And he lost the ball. And now they move on the far side now. Okoroma United, what can they do? That man is fast. And the referee has put up his flag for an outside positional play.
Well, this is an interesting news, an interesting moment for football in Bayelsa State. We are aware that the bank are main sponsors and they are sponsors of the prize and money. But I want to announce to us that a friend of His Excellency Honorable Ali Issa of the decided to add 5 million naira to the winners. That means the winners will be going in with 35 million naira. He's also added to the second place team. So the second place team will go with 13 million naira and 2 million to the third. So the third place team will go with 7 million.
Beautiful. More money for the winners. The 8th edition of Prosperity Cup on the move now. Akinima Biogbo playing against Okoroma United. They have the ball, the Murray Francis man on their side. And it has now gone back to try to get the ball, not just number 4 and 15 moves. Number 12 jersey. He tries to put his man, beats the second man, and what do we do? He missed it. He gets past to just number 8 who also missed. And Okoroma United beats his first man, just number 4, most of the near side. Tries to beat the second man. He beats the second man successfully, but he was brought down there, and the referee says it's a foul. On the near side here. And before that, there are 2 changes coming for Akinima Biogbo, number 7 and number 5. Number 7 going in for number 3. And number 5 going in for number 11. Akinima Biogbo from Okoroma, and of course Okoroma United from Nembe. Now a free kick coming to Okoroma from the near side here. No Martin goes for it. It chips it into the area and it's nobody there. And another chip in the dinner area cleared out by Akinima Biogbo. And not too far. Back to Okoroma United. Tries to beat this man. And Okoroma in control right now. The one goal up. Trying to move from the left side. The side. Somebody's still down. Okoroma's been asking the questions here. Can they increase the tally? I went into the danger area and long one. Dangerous header. Thank God the goalkeeper was there to save. There we go again. Akinima Biogbo, skipper for the side, finds his man in the middle. He tries to beat this man. There's a collision there, but Akinima Biogbo to the area blocks. And now a throw-in. Struggling to get an equalizer here this afternoon. 35 million at stake here this afternoon for the winners. A high throw into the area, headed and the ball is saved. The Canadian is with the ball. Assault blocked. Another assault. Into touch for a throw-in. A corner kick, I beg your pardon. A corner kick, I beg your pardon. There's a corner. The storm is building. Can we get an equalizer here? Taken into the area. A shot? No, it wasn't a header. The header interrupted the boy that was ready for that shot. And there they go again from the near side. He missed that pass. And there they go again. Jersey number 15 for Okoroma United. And across into the area. Nobody in particular. It's a long time since we heard that commentary, nobody in particular. The ball these days is placed on the ground and there is always somebody to ban. The rest of mine in the middle is struggling to drop the ball, but an offside positional play has been spotted. A high one is taken. Akinima couldn't get that ball. Headed down by Okoroma United. They're now moving from the far side. Finds a throw pass for a throw-in coming to Akinima Biogbo of Okoroma. Now skipper for the side. Takes Jesse. He quickly turns, finds his man on the far side. What does he do? Tries to beat his man out. Over the area, and the goalkeeper gets it. The goalkeeper gets it. ABF, this game is getting more interesting. Akinima Biogbo looking for an equalizer here. And now the turn of Akinima, he misses through. And number 12 jersey, Okoroma United. A chip to the far side, and that ball did not get to its destination. Just for a throw-in. A player is down. A player for Okoroma United is down. A player is down. The notice has gone to the referee. The test is high over here, V. And we still one goal up. Okoroma United leading. Okoroma United of Nembe is leading here by 1-0. Can Akinima find a way back? This game, maybe.
Well, Mablas, at this stage, anything is possible. It is not over until it is over. We still have, we've just gone, we've seen situations where teams score 3-4 goals under 10 minutes. So, in as much as we are not expecting such to happen here, but that moment can just happen and the tide will change. The two teams are still doing their best and see what happens in the next few minutes that this game will last. A throw-in to Akinima, Biogbo, back flick header. The first control failed him. Okoroma United, number 10 jersey, is running in. He has a defender on him, but I think he has lost possession of the ball. And it is given away again by the captain. And takes a long kick. Number 5 jersey, what does he do? He has a player on him, he tries to beat him. Of course, it's supported. Somebody push down. A dangerous moment over the bar. It was almost going to be the provider again. Okoroma United will be making its way out. And I think about to go in is substantive captain of Okoroma United. I'm sure we'll be going. I told you he's the original captain of the team, but he has asked the standing captain to continue leading. Perhaps he's satisfied. Number 12 jersey struggling there with number 5. He has lost possession, and of course a high one towards number 10 jersey, very fast legs, and he moves in again. He dribbles his man and he passes. Another dribble. Number 2, the ball goes again. It's hit high and into the goalkeeper's hands. Wow! And it's been cleared into touch by the standing captain, and finally he surrenders the captain's armband to the original captain. It's a throw-in to Akinima, Biogbo. Two teams. And he misses. But those attackers were very far away. Very far away. Very far away from the ball. They are taking their time. After all, they are leading by 1-0. Captain Akinima, Biogbo wins that battle. That's number 4 jersey. He has the ball, finds his number 2 man at the near side. He brings the ball back. Beautiful exchange. And that defender lifts it for the goalkeeper. Oran kicks. Aerial battle. And it's going to be dangerous. The goalkeeper was right there. At the point the ball dropped. Well, I have said it. It is not over until it is over. Anything is possible. He got ball out. He He still has it. A chance. Oh, two defenders ran back. They came on a rescue mission and they succeeded in rescuing the situation for Okoroma United. Akinima locates the captain for the side of a 6-man. And it is given away the first legs of number 10 for Okoroma. He stops the ball, tries to dribble. He has lost it. Number 10 man. That was too long, but let's see what comes out. Number 4. Beautiful dribble there by number 8 jersey for Okoroma United. And he lifts it for number 10 man. He lifts it up on his way. Blocked. Captain for Akinima Biogbo. Is that they have not given up. They have not given up. Akinima Biogbo has not given up. They are still fighting hard. A player is down. The penalty area for Akinima Biogbo. A player for Okoroma United is down. And the referee has called for medical attention. And the two medics are in the field. That's number 10 man. Always dangerous on the ball. Number 4 man has the ball. Always dangerous on the ball. Captain for the side, number 6. What does he do? Finds number 4 and of course back to him. He wins the ball, lifting. He clutches to the ball. And of course, fell to the floor finally from behind. And the whistle goes for a free kick to Okoroma United. Holding family to their 1 goal lead, though slim, but they are doing all they can. A free kick and a tricky one cleared away. This is a chance to the goalkeeper. I tell you, these are interesting times for football in Bayelsa State. Some service has added another 5 million naira to the winners. So the winners will go. Has added 5 million to the winners. So the champions will be going on with the sum of 40 million naira. Well, nothing for the organizers. They say he who fights and run away lives to fight another day. And the Okoroma players down. So with what we have now, the champions will get 40 million naira. And who knows? Well, whoever emerges local government areas and legislators. They made promises and they are all waiting in the wings and make good their promises. Over the bar, in fact it was not close to the goalpost. Goal kick taken, long one. Number 12, Jesse, ties a shot towards goal. Headed away for us. The minutes and the seconds are ticking away. Just been told that something is in the offing for the organizers, but we have to pray hard. After all, we're all aware that prayer is the key to every success story. That player was pushed down.
You big.
A free kick, or a throw-in rather, to Okoroma United, quickly taken. They have lost possession there. A player is down. He went down untouched. Maybe a cramp or an hamstring. With one boot in his hand and the other on his foot. To the halfway point before kicking. Captain for Akinima Biogbo. The goalkeeper. Well, a similar situation occurred yesterday. The goalkeeper is not replayed here this afternoon. Akinima Biogbo. The ball has been given away cheaply and lifted to the near side, and number 9 Jesse controls it. A throw-in. Five minutes of added time to be played. 5 minutes of added time to be played. Came that took the match to penalty kicks, and the team that was initially down by 3-1 ended up winning the penalty shootout. football is beyond 1 plus 1 and 2 plus 2 and you get 4. It's never mathematical memory referred to Shego Odegbami as mathematical. At some points his mathematics failed him too. So football is no mathematics, anything is possible. The unexpected always happens. The ball is lifted up and headed back into play. Okoroma. Beautiful exchange. Number 9 man getting close. Lifts it very high to number 10 jersey. He has a defender on him. And the shot is taken towards goal. And the miss. Akinima Biogbo. Headed into the hands of the goalkeeper. He holds the ball. He's never tired. He goes and shoots. That was a dangerous. You can see the celebrations at the other end of the field before the real celebrations. And I must confess, we've hardly this large number of fans in this stadium at one time, at one point during a match. That tells you the uniqueness, the special appeal and love the Prosperity Cup has attracted. Different supporters, all drumming, celebrating. Well, it's obvious the largest or the larger of the supporting group is that of Nimbe. I can see the coordinator of the Prosperity, rather the.
So we are doing that. Second first. Now the trophy will be presented by Premium Trust. First, second prize will be.
The coordinator of the Renewed Hope ambassadors for Nimbe local government, the contingent of supporters at the other end of the field. I'm told Otita Force Gabriel Jr. is also there. Another opportunity is coming. It's lifted over the goal post. We're almost getting to the end of this match, but of course it is not over. Okoroma United is still going. Good match management by Okoroma United. Two substitutions. Substitution. And that's it. It's Okoroma United Day. You can see the delirium. A collective delirium. And this celebration is across the nooks and crannies of Lembe. From Okoroma down to Agrisaba to Okoroma. It is time to celebrate. Please, other than the players, every other person should leave the field, please. Let us leave the field. Of the 2026 Bielsa Governors Football Tournament, otherwise known as Prosperity Cup, as Okoroma United of Nembe local government area. Shortly, His Excellency will be making his remarks. Thereafter, we'll go straight into the presentation ceremony. Your Excellency, the Governor of Bielsa State and the subsisting Games Master General of Bielsa State. Let's please put down together for him once again. The Deputy Governor, for want of time, I'd like to specially recognize all our very, very special and revered guests. May I at this point invite to make his remarks on this wonderful day and moment, the man who has a vision, the vision to transform sports in Bielsa State. And for the past may I now the champions podium which has been set. Please join me to put down Secretary Games Master General. A round of applause, please.
Are we happy?
Yes.
Bielsa youths, are we happy?
Yes.
Bielsa soccer family, are we happy?
Yes.
Okoroma local government, are we happy?
Yes.
Stand up for the champions, stand up. Let's go. Stand up for the champions, stand up. Excellency, members of the National Assembly here present, serving and non-serving. In particular, I'd like to recognize my Deputy Whip of the Green Chambers in the Nigerian House of Representatives, Right Honorable Ali JC. Let me acknowledge another stakeholder in football and sports loving of our dear state, His Excellency Biogbo Baby. The chairman of the House Committee on Sport, and other members of the State House of Assembly here present, the head of the Public Service. Let me acknowledge our very revered sponsors. In particular, I want to acknowledge the officer, Mr. Emmanuel Emiefen, here ably represented by Mr. Aniebot Efyong, the Chief Business Trusts, Premium Trust Bank South, Local Government Council Chairman here present, the winning local government chairman of Nimbe Local Government, and technical advisors. Let me acknowledge my dear brother and friend, the president of the Nigerian Football Federation, and Mohammed Sanusi, the Secretary General of the Nigerian Football Federation. The chief, I'd like to acknowledge chairmen of boards and commissions. And I also like to acknowledge my very dear friend who has permanent secretaries, other top government functionaries, captains of industries, in the fourth estate of the realm, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Anwar, you know, and this cup keep growing every year. When we came on board in 2020, this was one of the, and we saw it as a tool for youth engagement, youth development, and youth empowerment. Time in expanding it, and we invested into it. And as you know, football is a global event. Football is a business where you have billionaires today. Football is where you have people who have fame and who are sought out for at all times. And so beyond politics, my dear youths of Bayelsa, this is one game that will bring you to limelight. Not only here in Bayelsa, but in our country and beyond. And so I want to once again acknowledge all our youths who have developed interest and who have continued to be part and parcel of this governors tournament. As I said earlier, when we came, we met this tournament in its teething stage, still developing. And last year there were about 100 and something, about 100 and something plus clubs. But this year there are 227 teams. And that's what I mean by the expansion of this tournament. And we also introduced something new. Because football is no longer meant for boys alone. Football is now meant for both boys and up. And every other club in the world now has a female side of it. And so we decided to also add a state. So from the female side of it, we have teams that participated for this year's competition. There are 210. Sorry, 21 female. The female bit of it is still developing. And I believe that with time, we will get it right. And for me, I want to see government ball. I want to see government only come as a guest to events like this. And that is why I'm happy with the number of sponsors that we keep. And I want to thank and appreciate all the private sector concerns that have sponsored this Governor's Cup. By the time I exit, I want to see a situation where government or no government, the Governor's Cup will continue to exist. The overall cost of this tournament. Today, as a football fan, can be compared to football in any other part of the world. You exhibited professionalism in the Governor's Cup this year. The standard of play was very high, and I'm happy that it was broadcast live in the who are here, including our friends from Spain, Barcelona. I am sure they are all happy that they saw an improved and these are teams and clubs that are all based locally. Whilst I was going around them, I decided to find out who they are, whether we still have Bayelsans, because football is global. I don't know if there are some Ghanaians or some players from other countries or from other states. Yes, I saw players from other states, but there were very few. Majority of the players were. Please clap for yourselves. And that also tells me that the organizers are doing a wonderful work. Honor Akpe and his group. Once again, I like to go through the list of our sponsors. This is very important to me because all over the world, governments don't sponsor football anymore. Of this tournament. So it is in this respect that I like to once again acknowledge our very senior in this cup, Premium Trust Bank. Please a round of applause for them. And the other who has been very consistent annually in partnering with the state government and sponsorship is Linkage Assurance PLC. Please clap for them. And this year we have an engineering company that has come in newly to the sponsorship, and that is ACO Engineering / a round of applause for them. We also have this year the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board here in Bayelsa. The headquarters is here with us in Bayelsa. However, I'm informed by the organizers that the two of them, their sponsorship this year is still pending. But I know they will make good of their promises. And we also have another sponsor, Bernard Waters. Please a round of applause for them. because any other government organ that has sponsored is still part of Bayelsa State government. I'd like to also acknowledge Ethan Rose Foundation. And finally, we also have the Nigerian Customs Service, who are also sponsors, and you just heard that they have even added another 5 million naira to the winners. The Controller General of Customs is indeed bringing all our wrestling, because he's the chairman. He took over from our own champion commissioner for sports, and in everything that concerns sports in Bayelsa. That he heard what the Conqueror was saying about the organizers, and so he is also going to give the organizers 5 million G of customs. And our government will continue to invest in sports, particularly with our youths, and create the enabling environment for our athletes to excel and of this government. You will all recall that this stadium was built under the military government of late Caleb Olubola. Stadium has served this state to develop budding talents, and it is the only sports infrastructure that we have in Bayelsa State. And you will agree with me that this does not yet to build a new sports infrastructure, the 30,000 seater FIFA approved capacity. And we mean it, we will complete that 30,000 stadium for our youths and our talents to continue to appreciate and be known globally. You, and you have some few matches to go. You better swim out of that relegation zone. And so, no threats. It's an advice. It's a caution, because you are still doing it for you. Therefore, the Honorable Commissioner for Sports is hereby put on notice. But you must do everything to swim out of the relegation zone and not get relegated. We cannot be investing billions. And so again I say, to whom much is given, much is expected. Done so well. Please, a round of applause for them. And to all of our youths, those who are involved from the beginning of this tournament, to continue to play with pride, and to play with discipline, and to play for posterity. Not only for the state, but for yourselves, for your families, for your communities, and for your local governments. I was indeed very surprised of last year's tournament. And so this tournament is almost like the FA Cup. It's always bringing up surprises, springing up surprises. And today, we're having Okoroma as the winners today. Thank you. Thank all of us. And of course, Brother Iguavon, who is also here with us. The Niger Delta region is where you can draw the raw talents from here. thank you for coming, and I'm sure all of you would have gotten the talents that you need, that you continue. The MOU that was signed with the Barcelona Football Club, and I know that that again is going to spur our youths to action. And Nigeria, between Bayelsa and Barcelona Football Club of Spain, who are already the champions of the Spanish. Let's keep Bayelsa in the front burner in sports development, particularly in football. But anywhere you go to, you see them play football. So football, like wrestling, is going to be inside the blood of Bayelsa. And I know that you will continue to do better than what we are seeing today. May God bless you all. May God bless our state of Bayelsa. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, His Excellency.
attractive ladies